Sectioning the solids. In this case, we have the front view, which must be drawn dark. You have the top view. In this case, I'm going to show you how to section the right view as well as the left view. So, firstly, we need to label our top view. I've got these numbers labeled number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, respectively. So when we project these up, that's my number 2, that's my 1 and 3, and that's my number 4. And from 4, it goes up to A, whom we call an apex. From 2, we go up to A again, which is an apex. 1 and 3 likewise. So basically we're saying that the cutting plane is cutting the line A4 at this position. So I'm going to drop a vertical line to A4. Done. At point 2 is cutting right at the corner. So if I were to drop a line, it will start from this corner to point 2. That blue line is already there for us. So there's no need for me to project that down. We have a situation here. Let's presume that we're not asked to draw the left view or the right view. The situation is that we don't know the position for this. So what we then do is we take it to either left or right. I choose right. So we move this point where it's cutting 1 and 3. We move it to line A2. So now we've got a new point on A2. So we have to bring that onto A2. Now that we have the line on A2, now all we need to know this distance. So there's many ways in how we can get this. For instance, this is 15 now. If we're going to take the distance 15, we must now put it on 1A, 15 millimeters. We must put it on 3A, we get our 15 millimeters. That's a first option. Another option is to use your compass, place it on A, open it to that distance. Now we've got the point here. That's the point that we were looking for. And we also have the point on A3. There's our point. That's what we're looking for. Now let's presume now we have to take this away. So basically that is your arc. Let's check if this distance is the same from there to there. There's our distance right there. Now we need now to join from 1. That's 1. We go to 2. From 2 we go to 3. 3 we go to 4. And 4 we go back to 1. So that is our shape of the cutting plane of the section surface run. So let us erase this because we don't really need it. Now the hatching must happen here because we are saying, looking from the top, this is the part that we took away. Basically now we have this part remaining. What we'll then do is we need to draw this dark. Why? Because from 4 to the cutting plane is still there. From 1 to the cutting plane is still there. From 3 to the cutting plane is still there. So that's what we will need to draw dark. Therefore, this becomes dark. And then last one is this line here, which becomes dark. Then the rest will stay light. So now let us darken. The base is still there, so that will be dark. That will be dark, 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 dark. Now there's our top view. Now we need to hatch the top view. Hatching at 45 degrees, hatching at 45 degrees, hatching at 45 degrees, hatching at 45 degrees. Complete. So that's how we draw our top view. Now we need to get the left view. Now the left view means we are looking at the object the left view means we're looking at the object from this direction. Trying to draw an arrow here. That is the direction of our left view. That is where we're looking at our left view. So, because it's on the left hand side. So let us quickly complete, take the view back the way it was, front view that is. This is what it looks like. So this is our direction at which we're looking in order to draw the left view. Because we already have our numbers sorted out here, all we do now is we need to match the numbers. That's number 4, and the cutting plane is here. Take this to number 4 of the left view. That's number 4. Done. Take this to number 1 and 3. 1 is here, so that is 1. And take it to 3 as well. That's 3, which is there. Now this point here, 2, is right on the corner, and 2 is here. So if we bring this, is already there. So all we have to do now is to join from number 1, which is here. Number 1 there, and we go to number 2. According to this, we go to number 3, and we go to number 4, and then we go back to 1. However, the situation here tells us that at this direction is the bottom part which we take away. Is this bottom part that we take away. Because we must always try and see the cutting plane when we do hatching. So for us, it's the top part that is still there. Then how do we do that? So it means the top part from here, dark, dark, dark. So this will be dark, and that will be dark. And of course, this will be dark. In this case, 2 to A should be hidden in detail. Why? Is on the other side. So now we must make this line a hidden detail line. Hidden 2. So that becomes a hidden detail line. So what needs to be dark will now be drawn dark. That's dark. That's dark. Dark, 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 dark. So that's what is dark, and that. Let's correct this quickly. This is not dark. This is not dark. And that's how your left view will look like. We will then hatch the left view. We will then hatch the left view. hatching at 45 degrees. Complete. All right. Now let us take the front view back to how it's supposed to be. If they ask you to draw the right view, so now we're saying our right view, we're coming from this direction. So that's a direction on how we're going to be looking at the right view. Just like what we did here, we're going to do the same thing. This is 0.4 based on this. So where's 4? 4 is at the center. That's number 4. This is line 1, 3. This is 1 and there's 3 on the other side. So there's your 1, 3. And 2 is right there at the bottom. So there's no need for us to bring that. So we're going to start from 1. Where is 1? So 1 is here. We have 2. We have 3. And we have 4. And back to 1. Because we're coming from the right hand side, ideally, this is being cut away. So that part is no longer there. So we have the bottom part which still exists, meaning that from there 1 is still dark. From 1 to the base is still dark, and the whole base is dark up to 3, and 3 going up is still there, and 3 going up is still there. Now what needs to be dark is this that is still remaining. So that's dark. There's something wrong with my dark line. That's dark. That's dark. That's dark. 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 So what's hidden detail now? See, the 4 we can't see, that becomes hidden detail. So we have to do 4 hidden detail. But how far? We can't be going that high. So that's what we need. And we're going to do the hatching. And there's our hatching. There's our hatching, and all the views are now completely done. So let me take it back to how it was with regards to our front view. So that's how your front view looks like.